Hi there, this is Granddad God Mojo, and this is a video tutorial on how to hack a VR experience for Sansar using your iPhone. Uh, you'll obviously need an iPhone 6, 7, or 7 Plus. I had a 7 Plus I used. A pair of 3D VR glasses, which you can pick up for 20 to 30 bucks, or if you're really cheap, you can just go get yourself Google Cardboard. Although I think you'd want to have something that's a little bit comfortable in your head. I bought mine for 24 bucks and it works pretty well. Uh, there's Ivory, IVRY, which is the app, which you can buy in the iTunes store for 7 bucks. That actually turns your iPhone into a VR headset or VR experience. Also, you'll want some way of moving around inside of Sansar and rather than the keyboard. So an Xbox 360 controller, I'm sure you've got one just laying around. If you don't, you can find a knockoff on the internet for 10 or 15 bucks. And then the software that makes it run from your desktop is SteamVR, which is you can get free from the Steam store. You're going to have to go ahead and download Steam if you don't have it already, and then get the Steam VR app and install it. And lastly, you'll need Sansar, obviously, Creator Beta. It's free, obviously. You probably have it already. So that's the things you'll need. And basically, how this will work is you'll hook up your iPhone app using Ivory. You'll start the app. The app can be either run wired, connected with your lightning cable, or wireless. Although wireless obviously will run down your battery a lot faster, but it'll also give you the freedom to walk around your room if you want to while you're wearing your VR glasses. Go ahead and stick the iPhone. We'll stick the iPhone into the VR glasses where they are held in the front, and then start SteamVR, or actually you start the Ivory on the iPhone, which I may have already said, and then you start SteamVR. Then you'll get into Sansar and be able to have a VR experience for 30, between 30 and 50 bucks. And obviously it'll work with other things besides Sansar as well, if you want to go explore other parts of VR. So on to seeing this in action. Well, you need to get Steam and then SteamVR into your PC and get it installed. There's plenty of videos out there, but I'll show real quick, the basic approach that'll work for you. The go ahead and you just need to get into Steam, find Steam, and go ahead to Steam, get it Steam. Go ahead and install it. I've already installed it. So once it's installed, go ahead and click on Steam. I have to miss Strawberry's vlog. The Here's how it sits right now in Steam. You launch Steam, and you need to go get SteamVR, and you can get it from the library. Click on library, go down to tools, and then find SteamVR right here, and click, and then go ahead and install it. And I'm not gonna go through and show you how to go do that, but pretty straightforward. I've got it installed again, so you launch it by clicking on Start SteamVR from Steam. You can also launch it from your desktop. Once it's installed, you can go create a shortcut. But I'll go ahead and do it the way most people will do it from Steam, and it'll go ahead and start SteamVR. Now it says it's not hooked up to anything, but it actually is working because I've got my iPhone hooked up or running the app. in the background here. But so that's what you need to go do. So the next part of the video will actually show me going into the Ivory app, again starting the SteamVR, and getting it all working, and you can see me try to get it to work. Hi there, Granddad Got Mojo here in my studio. I'm going to go ahead and show you the way to hack the VR using about $30 worth of equipment and your iPhone 7, and get into Sansar with it. So I've got my iPhone with the Ivory application down there in the lower right hand corner, and that's what will connect with it. I am going to go ahead, and I've got Steam, and I've launched the SteamVR app, and it says it's ready. So if I go into Ivory, which I will right now, it launches this kind of weird app. I mean, which is kind of an app. It's an app, just part of SteamVR, to get you kind of into a room to know what to do a little exploring. But I want to go ahead and hook up to Sansar, so I'll launch Sansar at this point. It'll take a second, or you know how long it'll take. And we'll see. I've just gotten into the Atlas, and I'll go ahead and visit one of the spots, Garden of Dreams. And pretty quick we should see it go. Yeah, it's launched right now, and you could see it in my window if you want to. And I'm going to go ahead and click on the VR on off button, and you can see here it's going to say, hey, you need to go ahead and click something on your controller. Well, your controller is the Xbox controller, so I'll just click on something, and it puts me into this app that is going to fake VR. Now if I stick this, it looks like two little lenses now, because it's really a stereoscopic viewer. And if I put this into my $24 headset, you can and move it around, it'll look like a single view to me, not like the stereoscopic thing. It'll look 3D. So I'll go ahead and do that. Here's the app, or here's a pretty simple little thing. Go ahead and put it in. By the way, I've got my my iPhone wired right now. You can go ahead and change it to unwired once you've done it, but I'm going to go ahead and, as you see, I'm going to go ahead, there it is, the field of doom. If I stick it in here and go ahead and stick the VR headset on, oh wow, awesome. It's not bad, it really isn't. I mean, it's not the full high view surrounding sound. It kind of just sticks out there in front of you, so it's more like viewing a screen. But as you move around, it certainly works somewhat like my Vive. I mean, I'm going to say for $30 looks darn good. So give it a shot.